So today I'm here with a home inspector, Ron Hawotte, with Hawotte's Done Home Inspections, and I just want him to tell you a little bit why a home inspection is very important when you're buying a home. So what are the things that we should look for when buying a home?
The big things you should look at is the condition of the roof, the condition of the foundation, the electrical system, the plumbing system, and your mechanicals. The mechanicals are your air conditioner, furnace, and water heater. Those are the contractual items that a good home inspector should look at and check out very thoroughly. For the electrical system during a home inspection, there's several things the home inspector will look at. He'll check the wire type and size, make sure that's the right type and size, aluminum or copper. Copper can be used throughout the panel. Aluminum can only be used for the service. Aluminum should not be used for the branch systems. Whether it's fuses or breakers, we look at double taps and the wire size and any points of arcing, sparking, burning. In this case, this panel is in great shape, except it has about 4 double taps. And if you can see right there, a double tap is 2 wires under 1 screw or under 1 lug or under 1 fuse or breaker. While it's a minor issue, it can lead to sparks, arcing, and fires, and that's not good for the buyer. One aspect and difference in the service panels is they are either breakers or fuses. There's a lot of confusion about which is better or if you can have fuses. Breakers are newer, fuses are older. Fuses are fine if they're in good shape and they're wired correctly. The downside is some lending institutions and some insurance companies frown on fuses because they're older and they think it's going to cause problems. If they're in good shape when I inspect them, I may pass on to an electrician just to double check, but in most cases, a properly wired fuse box is just as good as a breaker box. It's just outdated.
Over the years, using a home inspector, I've learned a lot of things. So I try to prepare my buyers and show them everything even before the home inspection happens. So a lot of times they already know the issues and things, which also helps prevent them from buying a house that maybe the foundation is a mess or the roof has got a big huge hole in it, because we do try to look at those things ahead of time. So make sure you get an agent that does look at the stuff like that. And one of the things that I really love about his reports is it's a great check sheet for the buyers. It just has a list of all the things that the maintenance and that kind of stuff. So maybe not deal breaker things, but just things that down the road you might need to do to the house.
So on my reports, I have the major and the safety issues, which are usually bigger things that require repair by a professional contractor. I also include items on there like the dates of your mechanicals and like a cheat sheet as a homeowner once I'm gone. Things to do around the house, how to fix grading, gutters, little things that you need to do as a homeowner. Provide good maintenance to keep your house in good shape, not just live in it and forget it until something breaks. Another important part of a home inspection is one of the smallest rooms in the houses, and they're the bathrooms. There are approximately 15 points of water leaks that can occur. So you take your time in here and you check everything. It doesn't matter if it's brand new or if it's a bathroom like this with carpeting and a seafoam green 1958 tub. You check the tub, it has a drain, it has a shutoff, it has a supply, it has 2 water supplies. The toilets have 5 or 6 water areas that can leak. The sink has another 6 or 7 areas that can leak. So regardless of the bathroom, its age, style, or condition, water leaks is what we check for.
And just saying, I have 3 boys and carpet in the bathroom, not a good idea. I'll take this beautiful tub over that. And in my experience, like getting on the roof is always one that I like about home inspectors, that you can actually get up there and check it out. Unless, of course, it's like a super steep one or some crazy thing like that. But they should be able to get up there, check it out, make sure it's all good, because how can you see it from down low? I also like home inspectors that go into the little tiny crawl spaces. That's his favorite spot.
And I can get in those spaces. The roof you should get on at all costs, except if it's icy, snow covered, slate covered. There's materials and pitches, or what they call a pitch, which is actually the angle of the roof, that prevents inspectors getting on there. But you should be able to get on 9 out of 10 roofs as a home inspector.
So this is just a few aspects of what a home inspection entails. Hopefully this is helpful for you when you go buy your first home. And so a lot of times the things that they find is not necessarily deal breakers, just things we have to work through. And thank you, Ron, for coming and sharing with us. Anything you can add to it that we might need to know?
A good home inspection should take a couple hours to 3 hours as a rule, depending on the size of the house. Again, you look at the roof, the foundation, the plumbing, the electrical, and the mechanicals. The goal is to get the buyers into a good house that they won't have to spend a lot of money in to repair or upgrade. While I could find 1,000 things if I wanted, that's not our goal. The goal is to point out the obvious issues like a bad roof or a bad foundation, where 98% of the things I find are very fixable by competent contractors and homeowners who have some basic skills.